Hey everybody, David Manning here. I'm getting ready to start this presentation. I am jacked up, fired up, you name it, from coming out of Xccelerate. Get everyone you can on Facebook Live or get them on the Zoom. We're going to get started here in just a second. You're not going to want to miss this one, and you need to call every guest you can. Get them on right now. I'll be back. All right. Hey, everybody, I'm going to welcome you to the iBoomerang presentation. My name is David Manning. I am the CEO of Extreme Travel. And to say I'm excited is an understatement tonight. Matter of fact, we got a lot of people on this Zoom tonight around the world. They're on Facebook Live around the world, and they are pumped. We just came out of Xccelerate. We had our huge convention down in Houston, Texas, the home of Holton Bugs and Erlene Bugs, and it was wow, it was 3 days, actually 4 days for some of us, but it was 3 days, and it was almost like we didn't want it to end. Last night at the party, the big farewell party, it was just unbelievable. But I want to explain, I'm going to do a little bit different tonight than the normal Zoom, because I know we got a lot of our TSAs, that's our members. You're going to find out about that if you're a guest. But I'm going to ask all of you guys, including guests, I'm going to go through the presentation first so all of the guests will know what we have to offer here at iBoomerang. And then I'm going to do a recap of the key things that happened this weekend. And wow. So I'm asking the guests, please stay on. Listen to those recaps. Tonight, you're in front of the greatest opportunity that I believe exists on the planet Earth today. And so if you'll pay attention, be ready to call back the person that put you on this call to get started. But I want to go through the presentation, and then I'm going to do a recap, and you'll hear a lot of enhancements to the great things you're going to hear in the opportunity. So let's go up here, and hey, let's hope modern technology works tonight more than ever. So I'm going to get started here, and hopefully I have got up the, I know we got people watching out there. I'm hoping let's see if I can find it. There it is. Okay. All right, here we go, guys. Let's jump right into the iBoomerang presentation. Here's a disclaimer. You know, for those people out there, I'm going to talk some numbers tonight. I'm going to talk dollars. I'm going to talk opportunity. I'm going to talk possible success. Will it happen for everyone? No, it won't. So here's a disclaimer. I just ask you, matter of fact, I'm going to ask everybody right now, make sure you got your iPhone or your Android, whatever you use handy, because as I go through some of the recap at the end, you're going to want to take pictures. That way you don't have to try to write it all down. Just take a snapshot of the screen when I show something. So here's our disclaimer. You know, what we're proud about here at iBoomerang, when we teamed iBoomerang and Extreme Travel up, guys, our whole goal was, and Holton, the guy's a genius when it comes to networking. He has studied it. He studied the industry. And it's time for it to evolve. With everything that's going on with all the companies out there, it's time to take it to a new level. When you look at companies that are 30, 40, 50, 60 years old, why is it they always plateau around $7 to $10 billion? And there's very few that even do that. When you look at companies like Uber, you know, Facebook, Amazon, that grow to hundreds of billions in short periods of time, sometimes 2, 3, 4, 5 years. So tonight, I want to show you how we have evolved the network marketing industry. Our goal is always first-class consumer experience. And as most people in that room this weekend, and when you were at Vision last year, you got a chance to understand what really separates us from what's ever been done before. It's called the PRIB. It's the Perpetual Residual Income Builder. Now, I want you guys to remember that, Perpetual Residual Income Builder. Just remember PRIB. Okay, that's what makes it possible for us to do what we do that's different than anything that's ever been done. You know, when you look at the other models of network marketing or the old models of network marketing, it's always been the same. I was a consultant in the industry, you know, for about 6 years, and I would go in and consult with companies maybe to help them find a product or a service or create a comp plan or tweak a comp plan. But, you know, a lot of owners just didn't understand. If they didn't come from networking, they'd be like, oh, man, wait till you see. We got this new special box, man, and this thing's unique. And when you open it up, it plays music, whatever it is. And I would say, okay. They say, how much do you think we should sell it for? Well, I'd have to look at their comp plan for one. But right off the bat, I'd say, how much does it cost you to build this, to manufacture it, whatever it is, put it in a box and get it ready to ship? And let's say they say $5. Okay, then you're going to need to sell this between $50 and $60 for each one. And they're like shocked. Why would we have to mark it up that much? Because in the world of networking, guys, listen to this. You got the end consumer. You've got to give them a good price. Then you've got an auto ship for them that gives them a better price. Then you've got distributor prices that are a little bit better price. Then you got distributor auto ships. Then you got to pay out through the compensation plan. You got to pay for your product. And guess what? Hopefully there's something left out for the owners. I've owned companies now for over 20 years. Extreme is over 20 years old. And it's got to be a win-win opportunity. It's got to be win for the consumer, win for the rep, and win for the company. And sometimes that's hard to do. So always before, the reason why strong recruiters win, they can sell the story that this was found at the bottom of the ocean. It's got a special ingredient in it. But what's happened is along came Google. People will Google this and find out what's in it, how it works, how it ticks, and where can they buy it at a cheaper price, maybe even 25% of the cost. So that's why what we do, it's unheard of. Instead of marking the product up, look at this right here, this phrase, make money only when customers save money, not pay more, pay less than they would on any public website or any place they go buy it. And what happens is, if they don't save money, we don't make money. Neither does our reps, our TSAs. Let that sink in. Make money only when the customer saves money. Now, you say, well, how are you going to do it? Obviously, we're going to do it with network marketing. It's the strongest way to move a product or service, person-to-person marketing. And it all starts with travel, guys. I've been in the travel. I used to be in the wrestling business. I traveled all over the world promoting major events. And sometimes that was fun travel, some that's not. Now I'm in the business of fun travel. And I want you to see how big travel is. See, people just don't understand. It's an $8 trillion industry. In Asia, $6 billion a day is spent on travel. That's 250 million an hour, 4.2 million a minute, 70,000 a second. Think about that. 140 grand just spent in Asia on travel. Europe, 4.8 billion a day. United States, 2.8 billion a day. Latin America, 953 million a day. Africa, 487 million a day. Guys, travel is not just a hotel, a rental car, a resort. It's cruise ships, cabs, buses, airlines. It's anything that involves around transportation or taking trips. So when you look at this industry, wouldn't it be nice just to have a little slice of it, a little piece of it? We don't need it all. But here's what the deal. See, the public has been brainwashed. This is the dirty little secret right here. And when I tell my friends, my family members, my co-workers, people like that, when I tell them that they're wasting their time out there shopping for the best price, see, people will search 10 to 12 to 15 sites trying to save $5 or $10. So they'll go to booking.com, rentalcar.com, Kayak, Agoda, OpenTable, Priceline, Travelocity, Orbitz, Trivago, Hotwire.com, carrentals.com, hotels.com, Expedia.com. I know you've heard of these. But see, what happens is they're all of those sites are owned by two companies, either bookingholdings.com, who just bought out Priceline, or Expedia Group. So when you're doing all of that searching, you're really searching two companies. So it's price parity. They can control the pricing. Today, they can let Trivago have the best price. Tomorrow, they can let Hotwire have the best price. But these are public prices. That's what people don't understand. But here, with iBoomerang, you're teamed up with Extreme Travel, so we give you special pricing when you become part of our program. Because here's Extreme Travel is just not some little old travel company, guys. Over the last 20 years, every year after year after year, our volume goes up and we win more accolades. We win more awards. This is like the Oscars right here. Look at this: FunJet Platinum Member Club, 500 Club, Carnival Cruise Line Pinnacle Club, Royal Caribbean, Royal Family. Plus, we sit on the two advisory boards for those companies: Norwegian Cruise Lines, NCL President's Club, Delta Vacation, Diamond Elite, Mark Travel, Elite Presidential 500 Club, Premium Diamond Agency with CLIA. The cruise line industry, guys, a few years ago when they went to Washington, D.C. for a caucus with Congress, they asked me to go speak for them. I was able to step up to that podium and speak on behalf of the cruise line industry. Travel Savers Elite Agency Top 50 Award. Oh, wow, you got the Top 50 Award. There's 3,200 agencies under this consortium's umbrella, Travel Savers. We were number 2 last year out of 3,200. And we're growing every day. I'm not satisfied with number 2. I want to be number 1, and that's our goal for this year. But guys, here's, it's been a little over a year ago now that the first meeting took place with myself and Holton Buggs. It was crazy. I'm one of those owners, I had 2 companies going and they were going good, making money, and my family's making money. And so I try to wear blinders. I could care less what other companies are doing, right? I just want to make the best. I always like to say, plant the best grass for my team, my distributors, my travel agents. But all of a sudden, there was this buzz in the industry that HB, that's Holton Buggs, Okay, if you don't know who Holton is, this is a gentleman that broke all records in network marketing, earned more money with one position in a network marketing company than anyone has in history, made over $100 million in a little over 10 years. But here's the deal. All of a sudden, this buzz is going through, hey, HB, Holton Bucks is about to do something new. Now, I got my blinders on, but I'm hearing this. And I start thinking, okay. So I asked my good friend Peter Hirsch, Peter and I go back a long ways, and a phenomenal guy. I'm going to talk a little bit about Peter here in a little bit because he's doing this presentation for you tomorrow night. But here's the deal. I told Peter, I said, Peter, because he knows Holton really well. I mean, strong family relations. I said, find out what Holton's up to. And Peter made the phone call because I'm hoping it didn't travel. And he calls, and it wasn't travel. Peter came in the next day, said, no, he's looking at something else. I said, good. Now call him back and see if we can get a meeting with him about our platform we have and let him see it. Peter says, doesn't want anything to do with travel. I said, that's okay. Call him back and just say, can you give us an hour? Peter called back, and he gave Peter an hour. So Peter goes down there to Houston. That hour turned into 5 hours because they saw the iGo platform. And they just kept playing because, see, when you go to Expedia, Travelocity, Orbitz, all those sites I showed you, and then you go to the iGo platform, we beat it. You don't have to shop around to 12 sites anymore. Here you get up to 70% off those retail prices. You can earn travel bonuses just by referring travel to Extreme Travel. Maybe your next door neighbor is doing a destination wedding for his daughter. You say, hey, Bob, you got to refer that over to Extreme Travel. Let me refer you over there. They'll take care of you first class. They're a big agency, maybe get you some upgrades. We take care of it. We book it, send you 25% of the commission. Highly discounted and exclusive experiences. Guys, wait till you hear what's taking place in this recap tonight. And experiences when we go maybe to Punta Cana or Jamaica or even Alaska or maybe down to Cancun, and we take anywhere from 500, maybe 2,000 people that are part of our program. And we have fun. We celebrate. You're going to see in a little bit. I'll go back to that. But here's the key. I want you to look at this and remember experiences. Also, optional travel agent opportunity. Over $8 trillion of travel inventory, guys. I love this business. None of our travel has a timestamp on it. It doesn't expire. It's not going away. It only grows. They're building more hotels and ships and resorts every day. Now, guys, these are screenshots right from the iGo platform. This is what I like. You can go search, because I know you will. When you see the pricing, you're going to say, I'm going to go to Expedia and see if they're telling the truth. We show you the prices you're comparing with. And so look at this first one right here, guys. It's a 4.5-star hotel in New York City, $339 per night on Expedia. That was the best online price for this trip. Our price, $178 a night. That's $161 savings. That's a heck of a dinner that night. Paris, France, 4-star hotel, $440 per night on Travelocity. Our price, $130, $310 savings. Same hotel, same date, same bed, same pool. Let's go a little further. New York City car rental. You go to rentalcars.com. Best price online, $392 total. Our total, $221, $171 savings. Los Cabos. I love Cabo, guys. Best place in the world for golf, fishing, and beach. Best online price right here. Hotels.com was $834 total. Ours, $552, $282 savings. Guys, savings is earnings. That's like cash in your pocket you didn't have to spend. Oh, I'm going to go play a round of golf, or I'm going to go deep sea fishing. Guess what? Use that $282 now that you saved. But here's the neat thing. Every time somebody books, I remember when I was in other companies and people, maybe they were losing weight, I had to beg them to tell their testimony. Not with ours. Every time somebody books, we see their results. Look at this. These first two here, these are hotels up in Salt Lake City. On the first one versus the best online price, the savings was $848.45 plus $445 credits. I'm going to come back to that. Second one, savings of $532. Third one, savings of $999. This is right there in Houston where we were just at the Galleria, guys, the Westin Galleria. $999 savings. I like this last one, and I got to explain it. You know, when Holton saw this, finally because they had me down there the next morning bright and early, and HB and I were talking and looking at where we could take this thing. And Holton said, all right, Dave, when I get there, is the room going to have windows? I said, yep. He said, is the room going to be a room? Is it really going to exist? I said, yep. I said, Holton, why don't you take a trip? Book one of them. So he and his beautiful wife, Earlene, they decided, okay, we're going to go somewhere. So they picked this trip out. Now, this is just not any ordinary trip. This came with a butler and a chauffeur picking them up. And Mrs. Buggs, what kind of pillows would you like on the bed? Soft, firm, you know, what kind of fragrance would you like? Mr. Buggs, what kind of drinks would you like in the bar? What kind of excursions would you like to go on? They booked it, and look at this. Versus the best online price, they saved $1,589 when they came back. I said, Holton, did it have a window? He said it was unbelievable. So that could be you. And think what you can do with $1,500+ in savings. Now, here's the deal. Our iGo platform, it services hotels, rental cars, cruises, flights. Now, I'm going to be straight up. I'm in the travel business. I don't get special deals with airlines, and neither are you. Okay? We have it on for convenience. Homes, guys, these homes right here, some of them are multi-million-dollar homes. They may come with a chef, a butler, the whole works. Best pricing on homes. You can stay for a week or longer. But the key is, I know of 2 companies out there sell this exact same database that we have on the iGo platform, and they charge $20,000+ a year to be a member and have access just to those homes. Weeks, when you see the pricing on weeks, a lot of people are like, I just don't believe that. I can't go somewhere and stay 8 days for $150. Yes, you can. And it's not per person. If it says $150, it may sleep 6. Our marketplace, guys, that's where we have shore excursion, theme parks, outdoor activities, shopping rewards. I'm going to come back to that. Play golf, wine club, gift cards, restaurant savings, worldwide tours. Guys, every time you book, like when Holton booked that trip, he not only got those savings, he got those reward credits. They just keep adding up. It's kind of like, hey, I fly American Airlines on anytime I can fly it, even if it's a little bit more priced, I fly it because I get my Advantage miles. Once you start using the iGo platform, you're always going to use it because you keep accumulating these credits. You can use these credits for shopping. You can use them on future travel. And hey, it's a big world. If somebody finds a bit better price out there, we'll give you 110% of the difference in the price in credits that you can use for travel. So this weekend, when we saw the numbers of what we've done with the Boom Foundation, guys, we created this. Think about this. This company is literally not even a year old as far as the official launch. And our goal was in 2019 to raise $5 million. We raised about $4,400,000. So we didn't hit our goal, but think about that. We fed millions of kids with nourishment. A lot of people can give them food. These kids need nourishment. And when we see their faces just boom and light up, Peter and Karen Hirsch head up the Boom Foundation. This has been Peter's passion all his life. The guy's a pastor. He's a best-selling author. He's a lawyer. He's a top networker, top earner with iBoomerang. Phenomenal leaders. But this Boom Foundation, guys, it's real. Every time somebody saves money, guess what? Boom Foundation booms. Our reps are so generous. They're constantly giving to the Boom Foundation because they see the rewards when we travel the world. So you're going to find out more about the Boom Foundation. Matter of fact, that's Peter. That's Karen Hirsch on the left there with that child. And on the right is Peter with that group of children. So you can just see the expression on everybody's faces. You make a difference when you're part of iBoomerang. Now, here's our leadership team, guys. I don't even know how many hundreds of years this represents of experience. On the left, you got HB himself, Holton Buggs. You got Terrence Gray. This guy, I don't even think he ever sleeps. If he does, it might be an hour, 2 hours a night. heading up, vice president of operations, does everything. Mark Kitcart, guys, let me just tell you, all of the stuff you're seeing right now, putting together all of the different translations that come. Where do you see a company doing 4 and 5 different translations in their first 6 months to a year? You got myself, you got Peter Hirsch, you got Edwin Haynes, Global Master Distributor. See, the key to success, especially in network marketing, is someone that can give you the knowledge of how to build a business. Nobody better than Edwin Haynes. He's been with Holton for a long time. The guy's earned millions himself, but he's just a first-class guy ready to help anybody. Lori Spears, guys, Extreme Travel wouldn't be where it is today without her. She's my director of travel, been in the travel industry for over 30 years, and she makes things happen, gets us phenomenal prices on our experiences. You're going to hear about that in just a little bit. Do you boomerang? Guys, this is going to become your question. This is kind of your question to all your family, friends, everybody. Do you boomerang? Because I tell you, yes, I boomerang. Yes, everybody in that room was this weekend, the 5,000 or 6,000, whatever it was, they boomerang. And you say, well, what's a boomerang? See, in life, I've always found out, and some of you probably have too, if you throw something good out, what does a boomerang do? If you throw a boomerang, we had people there this week from New Zealand, Australia, guarantee you they could have showed us how to throw a boomerang. You throw it out, guess what? It's going to come back. Same thing with goodwill. Same thing with the Boom Foundation. You throw out good things, good vibes, good things are going to come back. So here's what we do. We show you how to throw a boomerang, and all it is, it's a site like the iGo site that you can send to a friend. Doesn't cost anything. Remember, save money when the customer, make money when the customer saves money. So you throw the boomerang for free. Hey, Joe. Hey, Bill. Hey, Sally. Take a look at this. This platform, guys, it's a new travel platform. It beats Expedia, Travelocity. They gave me some I could share for people to look at. Let me know. Hey, if you save money on a quick trip, send me a picture of the savings. But here's the deal, guys. This is the best way to explain it. As a TSA, that's a travel savings ambassador here with iBoomerang, you get the full discount. So when you see a trip, you get all the savings. So this particular trip, look, the public price is $1,046. Okay. The savings is $424. You would get all of that savings. But when you send the boomerang out and now your friend looks at it, they're going to see a savings of half. They're going to see $212 savings. Hey, $212 better than the public price? They're ecstatic. Oh my God, I saved $212. But the other 212, the other half, boomerangs back with 50% of it going directly to you. So you made $106 for sending that boomerang. How much was it to send it? Free. How much was it for them to receive it? Free. And another $140 in customer volume went right up through our PRIB. Remember the PRIB, Perpetual Residual Income Builder? Now, you say, well, how many boomerangs can you send? We teach every one of our TSAs to send 10. Go get 10 customers. Well, how many do that? Everybody. And let me tell you, on the stage this weekend, guys, how long did I say we've been in business? Less than a year. There were people on that stage that have sent out 1,500 boomerangs that have been activated. There was 3 people that have done that. There was people on there, 2 that have done over 1,000, 1 that's done 1,500. I don't even know how. It took 30 minutes for everybody to walk the stage that had sent 100 to 400 of these out. And every time you send them out, think about it. Every time the people use it, some may use it once a year. But if they just save $600 a year, look what that would be if you had 10 people. That's $6,000. If boomerangs back, you make $3 grand. But here's the deal. In networking, you build a team. You may only go get 4 or 5 people to become a TSA because everybody wants to send these boomerangs, guys. Then you turn that into 50 people on your team. Sending out 10, that's 500 customers. Now all of a sudden that 600 guys, average annual for each one of them that gonna participate, a customer volume of $575 a day, clicking back. Look at that, $58 a day override in our comp plan, $1,726, $20,712. Not bad annually. And let me just tell you, some people have already created teams. I mean, put it this way, in less than a year, we're bumping 500,000 customers. We're over 400,000 and moving strong. Okay, we got 3 different ways you can come in. Well, we got 4. You're going to hear about our standby in just a second, but we got our coach class, business class, first class, $250 for coach, $500 for business class, first class, $1,000. I'm going to tell everybody right now, you want to come in at first class. You're going to hear why as I go over it. We have two parts to our comp plan. We've got our front end, our dual team. It's like a binary. You need one left, one right. You start creating volume on both sides. As you recruit people, they fall left to right. Same thing with the people below you. As it's establishing volume, you get paid weekly on this. Whatever the lesser side volume is, you're going to earn up to 15% of that volume. But here's the deal. You can be standby. Hey, we had people flying all over the world coming in here. You know, they came in from New Zealand, Spain, Australia, New Zealand, Asia, all over South America, the UK. It was crazy. I guarantee you they saw a lot of people on standby. Guess what standby was doing? They're sitting in a chair hoping they can get on the plane. Here, you can be standby. Hey, it's still going to cost you $49.95 and $49.95 a month. You get 1 boomerang customer site. You hear that? Customer site. You can send out 5 boomerangs, 25% referral commissions when you refer travel. So if you refer somebody to us and Xtreme books it, you get 25%. You get your I Decide presentation. I've never seen anything this interactive that you just send out to people and let it do the story and tell what iBoomerang's about. It gets people interactive, and you wouldn't believe how many people will sign up just watching the I Decide. Then you get your TSA online management system. But here's the deal, guys. You come in at coach. You get your iGo platform. It's got hotels, flights, rental cars on it. You get 10 boomerangs. You're only getting 50% of the savings at coach, and you only earn 10% on the lesser side of your binary. Join for $250, carries 200 CV. Business class, it's the same, but you get coach class and cruises added, 25 boomerangs. Now you get 100% of the savings, and you earn 12% on that lesser side of your dual team. Look at this. You get 1 week pre-notice on experiences. This is very important because the last experience we did last year sold out in 1 week. So wouldn't it be nice for you to hear about that trip to Cancun with all the goodies that went with it a week before, all the people in coach class and all the standbys? But here's the deal, guys. First class, you get everything on your iGo platform. You get the homes, you get the weeks, you get the marketplace lifestyle. You get 50 boomerangs to start with, and there's many ways you can earn boomerangs, purchase boomerangs, but you can earn them in a lot of different ways. 100% on all your travel savings, 15% on your dual team. Now, this is how important this is. You're going to do the same amount of work whether you come in at coach or first class. The only difference is you're going to make more. Okay, that's a no-brainer. I don't want to leave money laying here. Here's a stack of money I earned. I'm going to take half of it. No, you want it all. And you get 2 weeks notice on our experiences. Now, you can get started right now. Call back the person and say, hey, I got to get going right now. David Manning is on that Zoom. He is pumped up, man. I'm excited. But here's the deal. I know you always hear this. The timing will never be better. I'm going to show you right now why the timing will never be better to get started. Because call back the person, tell them you want to get in because, and let's hope and pray, because I am not a tech person. I want to try to show you some of the things that happened this weekend. So I'm going to click right here for now. It's going to bring me back on, and I'm going to try to recap where we're at. And I hope you guests will stay on. Because this weekend, we made history. We really did. I mean, one of the things that happened this weekend, and I want you to think about this. Holton Bugs and Erling Bugs, they've lived their lives giving back. Now, a lot of people say that, right? They do it. And this weekend on stage, on Sunday, February the 23rd, the mayor of Houston, Sylvester Turner, the mayor of Houston, he was at a mayor's conference in Orlando, flew back to make sure he could do it in person, not his staff. On Sunday, he awarded Erling and Holton Bugs their own day. in Houston now, every February the 23rd will be Holton and Erling Bugs Day. Wow. You know, you can't put a price on that. And it was for, when he read off the list of what they've done, the people they've helped, the jobs and the people's lives they changed. Okay, you don't get people to stand on stage and put their reputation on the line. But see, we started off Friday night with Vibe Rides. What's Vibe Rides? You heard of Uber? You heard of Lyft? We're jumping into the rideshare market, and we're doing it in a different way. I'm not going to go into all of that, but I just want to show you, and I'm going to try to see if I can do it here. Let me click up here and just see, by any chance, I'm going to share my screen again one time and see if I can pull up. Let's see here. Oh, let's see if I got a picture of it. This is what Mr. Bugs showed up in on Friday night. So let me click on that and see if you can see my screen. Share. All right, guys, look at that. I'm hoping you can see it. Matter of fact, I know Peter and Karen out there working. Just text me if you guys can see that. This is what Holton Bugs showed up in. You know, he's got a Lambo. And when he showed up, guys, it looked like sometimes, you know, when you drop something on top of an anthill, whoom, here they all come. They just start coming from everywhere. That's what it looked like when Holton pulled up to the George R. Brown Convention Center. It was unbelievable. People were coming from everybody. He was in his Lambo, but he had it wrapped in the Vibe Ride logo. It was incredible. He also had his Rolls wrapped. He also had his Tesla wrapped. It was incredible. That night, we had drivers. We had people wanting to ride. We had everybody there that wanted to take advantage of this. And it was just so exciting. We got to meet all of the people heading up the Vibe team and everybody helping in different areas. Because think about it, iBoomerang, you know, over here at Xtreme Travel, we handle the travel. Holton's got his team that handles all the network. And then you got your team now handling Vibe. Guys, 15 million rides a day take place in rideshare. We don't need it all, once again. But if we can do it at the same price, and we created a way where now the driver can earn in different ways. They can earn not only when they drive, just like they do with the others, but now they can earn when they refer drivers to us. Maybe they want their own fleet. Everyone in that room did. I can tell you that when they see the presentation. But now they can earn when people drive. You can earn when you refer drivers and when you refer riders, when they refer riders. It's incredible. Okay, once again, hats off to HB for what he created here. It's ingenious. So that was Friday night, right? So then, let me go in here and see if I can, once again, stop the share. Sorry, I'm not a big computer guy. But then, guys, what happened was, for all the members out there, maybe you weren't there, but here's the deal. If you look at this right here, hopefully this comes up. If you look at this was from our vision, our first big convention last Labor Day. We had an unbelievable album come out with all the different pictures. This is how you build your business. Okay. Well, before it was in a booklet form, you had to open it, carry it with you, and it's big. Well, now they put it in a digital format. And right now you can go online, get your digital copy of it. And hey, if you weren't around at that time, it doesn't matter. It's the story. It creates the history of the launch of iBoomerang. You can go right now into your back office. And for you guests that get started, as soon as you go to your back office, at the top, you're going to see a little pink tab. This book should cost $50 to $80 to $100. $495 now. You can show it to anybody. It'll be right there on your iPhone, right there on your laptop. $4.95. I couldn't believe they put this out like this. Matter of fact, everybody that ordered that day, yesterday, they got to walk the stage. It took an hour. It was crazy. Thousands of people walking the stage that had bought their album. And some of them bought more than one because they want to give them to friends to just let them look at it because it's so incredible. Then what happened, guys? And remember, I talk about the experiences. So now I'm going to go back here. I'm always scared when I start messing around with this stuff, but we're going to give it a whirl here. So I'm going to go back. Let's see if I can't get rid of that. And then I'm going to try to pull up this little jewel right here. All right, look at this. This is our next experience. It was announced yesterday evening, guys. People were going nuts. We sold 400 plus rooms. We're already over halfway sold out. We only have 1,000 rooms, and that's why I said I got to get this up tonight. Guys, I've been in the travel industry for 20 years. This is one of my favorite properties. It's the Moon Palace in Cancun. Here's, one of the biggest things, that's the best things about the Moon Palace. Most of the places when you stay in Cancun, when you get there, you got to drive for 45 minutes to an hour to get to your resorts. Here, you're about 7 to 8 minutes from the resort. It's got a golf course on it. It is phenomenal. And in the price that we put together, and here's what normally happens. Every year, we do our Go Diamond event. We do a leadership experience. Last year, we did the Go Diamond and leadership experience in Atlanta. And then we do 2 experiences a year. For the first time ever, because we want everybody to get on one of these trips. I took 2,000 people down to Punta Cana a couple years ago. Guess what? They're never going to get out of this program because they get to bond. They get to be around the diamonds. They get to be around people. And so, oh, hang on. I hear it's not showing. So let me make sure my screen's showing. Let me see what I can get here. Let's see. Let me go right here and say share. There's that. Here it is. Okay. So there it is. Let me pull it back up. I'm sorry about that, but here it is, Cancun. Welcome party, 2 general admission tickets for all of the trainings and everything we're going to do. And hey, guys, we're not going to take up your vacation. We're going to be in a room from about 9 to about 2 o'clock. Then you're free to go 2 days, everything else. This is 4 nights, 5 days. Unlimited food, unlimited drinks, leadership training, a closing celebration party, and nobody does a party like the Bugs parties, let me tell you. But here's the deal. Look at the very bottom. $750 room credit. The starting price on this, including everything you just saw, is less than $1,100 a person. But you get $750 in room credit. You can use it at the spa. You can use it to play golf. You can use it for your excursions. That's just like saying, hey, oh, it's $1,100. No, subtract $750. And we're going to pick you up at the hotel and bring you to the property. Unheard of. You can go to GoDiamondCancun.com. It's got a registration form where you can put down a $300 deposit. That's a $300 deposit per room. So each form that you fill out is per room, and we only have 1,000 rooms. Someone said yesterday, can you get more? Yes, we can get more, but we can only get more if we sell out fast enough. Because what's happening is we're selling, and the resort right now is getting ready the rooms they have left. So we want to sell this one out quick. We think we hopefully will sell it out in a week. Some of you are saying right now, wait a minute, I didn't get my 2 weeks notice. I didn't get my 1 week notice. Guys, we didn't do it this time because we combined 3 events. There's no way we couldn't tell everybody you don't have the same opportunity to come to leadership training. So when we do our experience only coming up, we have one already planned, boom, you'll get the 2 week and the 1 week notice. So that, let me go back here, pull myself back up. Now I'm going to sneak in one more slide. This, to me, this was the most exciting thing of the weekend. As many of you know, I told you, I've been writing compensation plans for about, well, I was a consultant for 6 years, and I learned comp plans a long time before that. So let me go in here. I'm going to pull this slide right here up. We've already got what I think might be the strongest compensation plan ever created. When you look at all the different things we have, when you look at, the fast start, our dual team pay in the front, then you look at our unilevel with all of the leadership bonuses in the back. It's incredible. I've never seen a plan with this dynamic compression the way it works. But here's the deal. Holton didn't like it that there wasn't enough checks going out. Now I'm going to tell you right now, remember I said, it's got to be an equal playing field. It's got to be good for you, and it's got to be good for the owners. Well, he created a way where we still keep there's no changes. We still keep everything you're getting paid on. but we added a way, and I'm not going to get into how a binary works and all that for you new people out there that might be a guest that stayed on, and I hope you did, because I don't want to get you mixed up. Let me just tell you, I got over 30 years experience in this industry. I've never seen a compensation plan like this. But here's the deal. We added a new feature this weekend. When we first started our pre-launch, and I'm talking about a year ago, we started pre-launch. During the first 3 to 4 months, we run a special compensation plan. It looked just like this, except it only paid 6 levels. And we had people make, and here's my disclaimer, some made none. They didn't take advantage of it, but some made a ton of money to the point they didn't want us to switch to the dual team. But we did. That was our primary. That's our jet fuel. That's our go fast around the world, is that dual team in the front. But remember, it only pays you on the lesser side. So what happens is some people get a real strong side going, and then the lesser side, they're like, oh gosh, I didn't get paid on all that volume on the other side. Well, Holton fixed that. He brought all of us together here about a month ago. When I say all of us, the corporate team, and he said, let's brainstorm here. I want to run something by you. And that's what I really love. He just doesn't make decisions like that without analyzing what is the long-term effect and is it going to work. That room went crazy this weekend. The Diamonds have known this now, and I want to thank all of them because they kept this a secret, because we're open about what we're doing here, and that's what I like. So we let them know, and we showed them how it's going to work, and they saw how it's really going to help those earners out there that might be part-time, spare time, trying to work their way to full-time. But here's the deal. Now, even though you're creating strong side over there and you got all this volume going, now, if you recruit me and I join your team today and I go and get 2 people tomorrow, and they go and get 2 people tomorrow, and they go and get 2 people tomorrow, it doesn't matter where they fall on your left side, your right side, your strong side, your weak side, because you're still going to get paid on them. And here's how it works. 15% the first level. That means if you recruited me, I'm your first level. If I recruit anybody, that's your second level. You get 3% on that level, 2% on the third if they recruit someone, 2%, 2%, and 4%. Now, I'm going to rephrase something because I don't want to get anybody to misunderstand. You don't get paid anything for recruiting someone. When someone looks at our program, you saw the packages. You got standby, you got coach, you got business, and you got first place packages. These all come with our platforms and different things in them. If they make the decision to come in and buy a coach class, a business class package, or a first class package, it will generate this income to go back in through the PRIV and go out. So every time, look at these on the, I'm just going to jump right up here to the first class package because that's the way most people come in. First class, you're looking literally now, doesn't matter what happened on your dual team and everything. You may already got paid on your lesser side. Maybe this person fell on your lesser side. You still got paid $90. If they went out and did something, $18. If that person sold some packages, $12, $24. Unheard of. Now, in our unilevel that we have right now, that's our residual every month, you got to be a sapphire to get 4 levels. You got to be a ruby to get 5 levels. You got to be emerald to get 6, diamond to get 7. Listen to me on this fast start. This is very important for all of you out there, because I want all of you to get into a fast start. I want you to accelerate. That's what all this weekend was, accelerating your business, accelerating 2020. So when you look at this chart, HB made it to where all you had to do was get 10 personal active TSAs, and you're qualified for all 7 levels. 10 personal active. Maybe you already got 8. You need 2 more. Maybe you're just getting started. You need 10. Don't click off. But then he turned around, and I was in the back. I'm walking by. He said, "Hey, David, come over here." And he was having a little discussion. He said, "I want to get people into motion. I want them to see how good this thing works." And he said, "Here's what I'm going to do." And I'm just going to tell you what he did. He let everyone count for 2. So right now, to get people into action, to get them to see how this works, if you just get two packages, you sell 2 coach packages, 2 business class, maybe a first class and a coach class, doesn't matter, 2 sales. You're now qualified for all of March, all 7 levels. Let me repeat that, because you're probably going, two sales of a coach class, a business class, or first class, or any combination. 2 between now, and remember, this is a short month, February 29th. You will qualify for all of March, 7 levels of pay. And in the fast start, and in March, 2 more. Now you may go ahead and get all 10 and be, bam, I knocked this out of the park. Because when people see this, they're going to say, I'm ready, I'm going. I can create customers like that. Y'all have already created 500,000 customers. How did I miss this? And then some people saying, God, I heard about it and I didn't get in. Unheard of. But 2 more in March. Now you're qualified in April. Strong compensation plan. It already pays out more than it's supposed to. But I can tell you this, it's not paying out more, or I shouldn't say it's not paying out enough that it's going to affect the company side. So there's a lot of other things that happened this weekend. We saw all the new things coming out. That's the other thing, guys. I'll just tell you right now, if you're getting started tonight, I'll tell you, the people that's been in here, when you grow as fast as we've grown, over 40 million in sales already, guys, when you grow this fast, you're going to have little kinks and little problems. And we made the choice to go fast and get our website out and to get everything in motion. So we had some kinks, but the people that have stayed in here, worked through those kinks, worked through those problems, reaped the rewards. I did a training this weekend. You got these people in your head right now that are saying, oh, don't listen to David. You can't do this. This is not for you. People are going to say it's one of those things. Get those people out of your head. 2020 is for you. Put positive in your head. You can do this. Say, I can do this. I want to change my life. I want something that I can fall back on. If corporate America betrays me, lays me off, maybe they go bankrupt, whatever. Get you a plan B. And right now, iBoomerang, there is no better plan B. There's no better plan A. And if you'd have been there this weekend, seeing all the people walk the stage that have had success, it was incredible. So as you look at this, I know it was a lot to give you all at one time, guys, but I'm just telling you, I've been around the industry for 30 years. I've never seen anything like this. We're in over 188 countries. We're in 188 countries in less than a year. We're having success in those countries. We got leaders coming from all over. But here's the deal. I loved it the way Johnny Wimbrey did it this weekend. He said, you start with the same playing field that Peter Hirsch did, Edwin Haynes did, Johnny did, Jose Luis, Cesar, all of our people. The key is don't procrastinate. That's one of the things that can get in your head. Get all the negatives out of your head. Put the past. We put 2019 in our review mirror. We accomplished a lot, but guess what? That was last year. Now we're this year. I said something on this stage this weekend that I want everybody to make a motto. I said, I listen to people all the time say, God, if I got a great New Year's resolution for next year. They'll start saying it around September, October. Oh, I can't wait. I got a great resolution. If you have something right now you're thinking of that can change your life, make it better, it might be physically, might be mentally, it might be financially. I think we can help you in all those areas, but don't wait till New Year's to make that resolution. Make it tonight and make it iBoomerang. My name's David Manning. I'm the CEO of Extreme Travel. Man, I look so much to seeing you somewhere on the beaches of the world. Thank you and God bless you.